Most people buy this category wrong, not because they chose the wrong product, but because they bought it for the wrong reason. There are one or two things that actually settle this decision, and they almost never appear in the headline spec. Think about the actual moment you will reach for this. Not the unboxing, not day one, the third week in, when it just needs to work without you thinking about it. That is the bar. The Govee Indoor Hygrometer Thermometer H5075 with Bluetooth app control room temperature humidity meter. 164 feet remote monitor, smart alerts, 2 years data storage export for bedroom wine cellar is built around smart features. The Govee Wireless Thermometer Hygrometer supports all basic functions, as well as smart functions such as remote monitoring and temp humidity graphs. Our humidity meters are reliable and easy to use for homes, greenhouses, and more. Only supports 164 feet Bluetooth connection. That is the thing that separates it from what is sitting next to it at a similar price. It is not trying to be everything. It is trying to do this one thing at a level that earns its place. The first feature worth understanding is smart features. The Govee Wireless Thermometer Hygrometer supports all basic functions, as well as smart functions such as remote monitoring and temp humidity graphs. Our humidity meters are reliable and easy to use for homes, greenhouses, and more. Only supports 164 feet Bluetooth connection. In practical terms, that means you are not fighting the product to get a result. It absorbs the friction that usually slows you down. The second is high accuracy and fast refresh time. With the Swiss-made smart hygrometer sensor, the temperature is accurate up to plus 0.54 degrees Fahrenheit, while the humidity is plus to 3% RH, a 40% increase. Up to 2S refresh speed always gives you the lastest changes of temp and humidity. This one looks minor on the spec sheet, but it is the thing you notice every single time you use it after the first 2 weeks. And the third is upgraded display. This room humidity gauge is easy to read due with a 3-inch bright LCD screen with large numbers. The max minute temp humidity records and the comfort indicators dry, comfort, wet will keep you aware of the indoor humidity at any time, which is more useful than it sounds, until you actually need it. Together, those three things explain why this one has the reputation it does, and why it keeps showing up in comparison lists 2 years after launch. What the listing will not tell you is that free data storage. Make plans according to historic temp and humidity data. The 20-day curve graphs provide a clear data-changing track. You can export data from the past 2 years and convert it to a CSV format. Stay on track of your daily routine. That is the thing buyers consistently flag after extended use, and it is actually more useful in practice than the spec alone suggests. Here is where I have to be straight with you though. First, you'll receive an instant alert once the temperature or humidity is out of its preset range. Know the status of your bedroom, baby room, wine cellar, basement, plant nursery, or other areas, even when you're not beside the device. If that does not match your situation, there are better options, and I would rather you know that now than after you open the box. People who have used this long-term consistently mention free data storage. Make plans according to historic temp and humidity data. The 20-day curve graphs provide a clear data-changing track. You can export data from the past 2 years and convert it to a CSV format. Stay on track of your daily routine. As the thing that keeps them loyal. The people who left critical reviews mostly bought it for a use case it was not designed for. I cover one of these breakdowns every